What's up, everyone? It's Whack, and welcome you to week 4 of SDS Season 11. Our first game, though, is actually a week 3 game that I missed. I said that I'd cover it when it happened, and I think it happened like Wednesday. So I'll cover it quickly. We got Chick versus Annabunny, Swirlix, Clam Pearl, Timber, Ponyta, Venonat, Archen, or Archen, I don't know. I think it's Archen. Versus Wingull, Voltorb, Pawniard, Zora, Hisui, Dratini, and Snubbull. I don't feel like getting into like Terra Captain bullcrap. So we're gonna lead with Venonat into the Voltorb. Click Thunderbolt. Voltorb's gonna Sleep Powder. I'm gonna assume the Venonat might be a Violite? Morning Sun. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Venonat doesn't really like look like a mon that evolves into Venomoth, so like when I look at it, its move pool kind of like throws me off. I mean, like I know it evolves into Venomoth, but it doesn't look like doesn't look like a mon that would use Morning Sun. Pawniard is gonna be asleep. Timber will come in. We'll get burned by Flame Orb. That's kind of neat. We'll see the knockoff. I guess we expected Pawniard to maybe wake up or do something. Psycho Cut, that did a lot. We're gonna see knockoff. Oh, we were expecting the switch out. Sucker Punch into the Mach Punch. Excuse me. Voltorb will come back in. We're gonna Terra Electric Thunderbolt. Was there other Terra Captain? Dratini, I think. Ponyta will come in, eat that Volt Switch, and it'll Flare Blitz the Dratini, and it's probably... Oh, it didn't die. But yeah, Extreme Speed is going to KO back. Swirlix will come in, we're going to see an Iron Head. That didn't do a lot. We're going to see Calm Mind, though. Iron Head, are we going to get the Flinch? No Flinch, but we're going to see Draining Kiss and heal back up to about half. Wingull's going to come in, Hurricane... Won't knock it out because of that Calm Mind boost. And Draining Kiss is going to pretty much heal all the way back. Hurricane won't get the confused, but Draining Kiss won't be able to heal that much back this time. So the Swirlix should be low enough to where I think Voltorb can just knock it out with T-Bolt. And it's going to be GG's because Voltorb outspeeds everything and kills everything with T-Bolt. We already terrestrialized our... Did we? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, good game to Chickadee. He ends up winning. Next up we have Dedanli versus Sacred Ash. I feel like, didn't I watch this game? No, I guess not, because this happened on Wednesday. So we're going to see the Impidimp, Charmander, Mudbray, Staryu, Tyrant, and Doduo on this side, and on the other side we're going to see Ghastly, Squirtle, Honedge, Growlithe, Helioptile, and Execute. Alright, so we're gonna see Tinkerbell, the male Impidimp. The mon that can only be male, by the way. Dark Pulse into Growlithe, that did a lot. Maybe we're like offensive Impidimp this time, or... I don't know. And also, wait. That percentage. So does healing, does healing only heal back, like... Does it round down? Maybe it does round down, I guess that might make sense, but I thought it rounded it up. We'll see Rock Slide and Execute, but we're gonna see that Force Swap into the Miss Leech Seed. That kind of sucks. Knockoff will knock out the Execute, and Squirtle will come back in on the Impidimp Switch. We're gonna see a Scald, no burn. We're gonna see Trick, Lagging Tail. Oh, we're gonna get the a Violite, Dark Pulse, Scald. We'll knock out Impidimp, but we do have a Lagging Tail, which means Shell Smash Squirtle would have never done anything. That's a nice way to work around the Squirtle. Grass Knot and a Tyrant. This is not going to do too much. Maybe the Tyrant is like a Violite, I don't know. We're going to see Crunch, Iron Head into the Mudbray. Not doing too much, but we have the defense boost, which is nice. EQ actually knocks out Squirtle. Oh, because it doesn't have a Violite anymore. I see Energy Ball from Ghastly. Doesn't knock out the Mudbray, but we're going to see Heavy Slam. We'll bring Ghastly down to the Sash. And then Sludge Wave will knock out the Mudbray. I think Staryu can come in. Is Staryu... Oh, it's 19 speed. Ghastly's 18. Okay. So Staryu's just faster. Parabolic Charge is an interesting move on Helioptile. What is Parabolic Charge's, what is base power? Isn't it like 65? Maybe the healing is just good. We're gonna Terra Fairy on the Honedge. That did nothing. An Ironhead will knock out the Tyrant. Charmander is gonna come in, and we're gonna see the Flare Blitz. And Flare Blitz again into Helioptile. Is this... Could be Scarf Charmander? I didn't realize that Charmander was that fast, actually. I didn't realize. So that's a good game for Dedanly. I think Dedanly's our last undefeated coach, so next week he'll be the coach to beat whoever is playing him. Next up we have Fletch versus Log. I think Log is also undefeated going into this week. So I guess I was wrong. I guess it was Dedanly and Log. Maybe someone else. So we have the Frillish, Grimer, Axew, Turtwig, Joltik, and Anorith versus Grookey, Magby, Sandshrew, Lola, Corpfish, Woobat, and Tarantula. So we do have that Grookey Woobat core. Let's see if they do anything. Lead Joltik into Magby. Power Up Punch on the Joltik. So we actually stayed him with Joltik. I'm assuming maybe the Joltik is Sash, but oh, that kind of sucks. We kind of missed Thunder there. Does this have Compound? Yeah, this does have Compound Nose. I feel like when I use Galvantula, and I mean, I guess I've never used Joltik, but every time I use Galvantula, I always miss my Thunders. Like, Compound Eyes does nothing for this mon. We're gonna Terrafire the Frillish. I feel like Frillish has been Terrafire like quite a lot. We're gonna see Knockoff, which will knock off the Eviolite, unfortunately. But we will burn the Grookey, so now Grookey really can't do much. Tarantula will come in on the Scald. Okay, so how does Fletch throw so that Log gets up the Sticky Web for some reason? Are we gonna switch out? Yeah, we're gonna switch out on the fucking Sticky Web. Yep, every fucking time. Like, why do we let him set up Sticky Web for free every time? Oh my god. We're gonna Rapid Spin. Thank fuck. Okay, so Woobat's gonna come in on the Stealth Rock. Okay. Tear Steel. Wait. Oh, the Corpfish was in. Okay, so I guess maybe we thought Corpfish was gonna scare out the Anorith. Sure. Yeah, Anorith isn't that scared. I guess he gets up rocks. We're gonna see Knockoff. I guess the Anorith, like... I don't know, like, Anorith is still good for, like, Magby. I guess we kind of risked Anorith there. Calm Mind into the X-Scissor. That KOs the Woobat. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess we didn't get, Grookey up, huh? Grookey couldn't come in to get up the terrain. We're gonna see an SD. Crit Knockoff will kill Frillish. Liquidation. Won't knock out the Turtwig, but we're gonna see the Energy Ball. Grookey will come back in. We're gonna get grassy terrain. As we see Joltik come in on the U-turn into Magby. Magby's gonna take some Rock Chip though. I guess we're gonna sack Turtwig. Fire Punch. Grimer's still at full health though, so I guess Grimer. Switching into Grookey is not very good. I'm actually surprised that Knockoff killed. Is this Grimer like Choice Band maybe? No, it's just Berry Juice. Knockoff. I guess Grimer is just that strong. I think Grimer does have like base 80 attack though, so I guess that's fair. We'll see Knockoff. And then we have pretty much 4 mons to deal with this Magby. We're gonna see the Shadow Sneak. We're gonna see Flame Body. We're also gonna see Poison Touch. Power Up Punch. So basically this Magby is gonna... No, I mean, I guess if Magby could kill everything... Ooh, it actually killed the Axew. Full Chop. Interesting. We're gonna see Anorith. Fire Punch. Doesn't KO. So basically, if, yeah, I was gonna say, I would believe Anorith would live any hit from Magby. I didn't know that thing got dual chop. That's interesting. Next up we have me versus Chickadee. Am I still recording? I am still recording. Looks like they made the Toad School line move, so that's cool. Glad that they're finally fucking updating Showdown after 2.5 years. Anyways, on my side I have Vullaby, Ponyta, Sandshrew, Litleo, Skrelp, and Lilip versus his Pawniard, Voltorb, Dratini, Toedscool, Wingull, and Snubbull. On my side I lead Vullaby, as he leads Wingull. He's gonna go straight into Snubbull, and I will hard switch into Skrelp, which is actually good for me. He stays in with Snubbull though, as I flip turn, bring in the Sandshrew on the Earthquake. Wingull's gonna come back in on my Earthquake. Lily will come in on Hurricane. Not take too much damage. We are gonna know that Wingull is Scarf now. I'm gonna Terra Electric Stealth Rock. And I will bring in the Sandshrew on his Swords Dance. And Earthquake will actually outspeed him, but he's gonna Rock Polish, and at this point it's not looking good for me because Pawniard kills everything. However, I get flinched, and that'll be the end of the game for me because I'm not weak armor. I thought maybe he'd bring Sucker Punch, which is the only reason I didn't actually bring weak armor, because I was assuming that he'd lower my defense and then Sucker Punch and kill me. But I guess wrong that this thing apparently gets Rock Polish, and I've never seen Pawniard use Rock Polish before. So I learned something new. I will auto lose the game, so here's our 6-0 of the week. Just let Pawniard knock out everything in normal speed, as much as it fucking hurts me that I get 6-0'd, but you know, it's fine. Ponyta will come in. Anticipation goes off. Yeah, I totally didn't know that he had knockoff this whole time. Lilip will come in and get knocked. I think there was a chance Lilip might have lived, but I confirmed with him that he killed me. Like, it did not matter. Past that Iron Head flinch, nothing mattered. So, yeah, if Vullaby would have been able to live, or if it would have not gotten flinched, I would have had to land a Heat Wave, and my history in landing Heat Waves is not amazing, but assuming it landed, I probably would have been alright, because I still had Lilip for like most of this team. Lilip walls Voltorb and Wingull. I guess notably Toedscool would have been a little bit tougher to deal with, but I think at that point, like, I still had Litleo, I still had Ponyta to deal with it. So I'm sure Chickadee might have still won anyways, but, you know, kind of hurts to get 6-0'd after prepping as much as I did for this game, but, you know. Anyways, we're going to see Annabunny again versus Logan with the Swirlix, Clamperl, Timber, Ponyta, Archon, and Stunky versus Mienfoo, Marini, Gibble, Carvanha, Purloin, and Mareep. We're going to see Stunky lead into Purloin. No nicknames on anything. Gunkshot will just knock out the Purloin. Yeah, so this fucking skunk outspeeds the entire team. We're gonna knock off. Yeah, I think lead Stunky is a good idea. Like, there's just nothing that Logan can do really to justify like Stunky just not staying and winning. We see Aqua Jet though, and we see Rough Skin. We'll see Timber come in on the Mareep switch. We'll see Drain Punch does absolutely disgusting damage, and then I'm assuming this is fucking Guts anyway. I guess this could be Iron Fist. We'll see the knockoff on the Black Sludge. Sludge Bomb won't do too much as we see Thunder Punch into Marini now. I think at this point we just Mach Punch. No, we saved Timber for Carvanha. I guess we should be a little bit scared of Carvanha still. We'll see knockoff, but we'll also see the Flame Body. Carvanha's gonna come in. We're gonna miss Player Off, unfortunately. And we'll see Aqua Jet. That was a little unfortunate, because that Ponyta was guaranteed a kill, pretty much. We're gonna see Cotton Guard, Swirlix, Aqua Jet won't do much to it. We'll see the Draining Kiss heal back us up to full, pretty much. Manfu will come in, we're probably gonna see that fake out garbage. I think at this point, like, you just have to go for, like, big crit. I don't even think a crit would have done that much. But yeah, the Swirlix will just win. And that is the power of Cotton Guard. Swirlix, Calm Mind as well. Like, this thing is just really tanky. I guess I should have banned it, but I banned Belly Drum on Swirlix. I guess I just thought that Cotton Guard Calm Mind would be, like, okay. But I don't know. I don't know, and I feel like I also don't know too much about Clamperl yet either. I think Clamperl got, like, one sweep, maybe. But I don't think it's done, like, too much. Next up, we're gonna see, Luca versus John. We'll see Onyx, Abra, Bramblin, Diglett, Alola, Lickitung, and Vulpix on John's side, and on Luca's side we're going to have Zoroa, Porygon, Sinistea, which I guess, by the way, doesn't actually get Shell Smash. I wasn't aware of that. I guess in Little Cup it can't learn Shell Smash because it's like a level up move or something like that. But I thought, like, if Amon could learn the move, then you could just Mirror Herb it. And I know Sinistea is in Gen 9. I know that. So, like, I don't really understand why it can't Shell Smash. I guess maybe I have, like, game mechanics wrong. And here's we also have Growlithe, Slowpoke, and Swinub. Swinub's the fucking goat, by the way. We're gonna see Lickitung lead into Swinub, the goat. We're gonna see Superpower. That's interesting. No Eject Pack. We're gonna see that knockoff into the Choice Scarf. Intimidate. Won't work at our tempo. Why is this Intimidate? Anyways, Close Combat will knock out Lickitung. Maybe we're just like Flare Blitz and maybe no Head Smash. I don't think in this matchup that you need Head Smash, actually. Sinistea will come in on the Blizzard. That's going to do a lot. We're going to see Berry Juice go back up to full. We'll see Shadow Ball come out. And we'll see Roarville go up as Vulpix dies. Onix is going to come in, and Onix is pretty fast, but we also missed Rock Blast. And we're going to get Wisped, which really sucks. So we're going to Terra Water the Sinistea. We'll see Terra Blast will just knock out Onix right there. Abra will come in. Energy Ball will knock out the Sinistea. Now Growlithe Hisui's going to come in. It's very telling that it's Zoroa. So now Zoroa is going to die. Yeah, I guess that wasn't like the smartest idea. The thing is, I think maybe Growlithe lives a hit. We're going to see Flare, which will knock out the Diglett. No questions asked. And Growlithe won't lose that much health. We'll see Poltergeist will knock out the thingamajig. Porygon's going to come in. We're going to get the download boost. We're also going to get the download boost on Bramblin Mirror Herb. That's kind of cool, but it's not really a special attacker, so. You'll see Ice Beam, Tri-Attack. Will bring Abra down to Sash, but I don't think Abra can kill. Even if it did, maybe Slowpoke doesn't. Maybe Slowpoke dies to Energy Ball. But yeah, the Porygon will end up winning. That'll be GG's. Nice one to Luca for winning. Now we're gonna have Heister versus Shopping Cart. Poltergeist does not have like a black and white, but that looks so awful. I just like why they need to fucking update their game like faster. We're gonna Bounce Sweet, Ammonite, Scraggy, Meowth, Natu, and Aeron versus Cottonee, Houndour, Aipom, Poltergeist, Baltoy, and Varoom. Yeah, so getting started, we're gonna have Meowth, Shiny Meowth lead into Varoom. U-turn, no Fake Out. We're not fucking with Fake Out today. We're gonna Bulldoze. That's interesting. Berry Juice, Shadow Claw. We're gonna see Parting Shot into the Aeron. We're gonna see Cottonee come in on the EQ. I did nothing. We're gonna see Shiny Natu. These are some like really bad shinies. I feel like this has happened to shopping cart like before, like we've taunted into magic bounce. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe someone else did that, but that's kind of funny. We do have fake out on Meowth. Why didn't we fake out before? Giga Drain will pretty much bring us back up to like full. Aeron, you do have Iron Head. I guess it did a lot, but we also just kind of Giga Drain. No such thing as Prankster Giga Drains, so yeah. Polcha, I guess, will come in on the Meowth. I guess maybe that's what we were predicting in the first place. Scraggy will come in. Yet another terrible shiny. We're going to see Energy Ball. We don't get Matcha Gotcha. Energy Ball will knock out the Scraggy. We're going to see Natu come in. And Vroom will switch in on the U-turn. Shiny Ammonite. Ammonite's a good shiny. I like shiny Ammonite. We're going to see Parting Shot. Heister says, I don't like his animation. Yeah, Vroom, like, he got, like, the sucky mouth going on. I don't know what's happening with that, thing. Dazzling Gleam. That did a lot. Wow, that Bounce Sweet just did. Like, Bounce Sweet sucks. Just don't even fucking use it, honestly. Like, tear a grass with your Aeron or something. Houndour will come in. Houndour is faster. Do we flinch? We know flinch. It's only 20%. Ironhead's 30%. Meowth will come back in. We'll see Fake Out into Houndour. And I think Meowth maybe can just kill this thing. We don't go for it, though. We're going to see the Nasty Plot. Why did we Nasty Plot? Flamethrower. I actually have no idea why we, like, bothered clicking Nasty Plot. And why didn't we fucking Fake Out? Dude. Fake Out. Like, Fake Out would have done more than Metal Claw, too. Stab boost, like, I don't know, man. Terror Blast will knock out the Meowth. That'll be GG's for Shopping Cart. Shopping Cart, I think this is his first win, so we got a good first win here to get him on the board. Our last game of this session is going to be Wisdom versus someone. Why am I getting pinged? I am busy. Okay. So we're going to see Rufflet, Yamask, Shellos, Makuhita, Drillbur, and Meowth versus the Drifloon, Farfetch'd, Azurill, Dewpider, Diglett, and Inkay. I think I've already watched most of this game because Porygon the bot doesn't know how to track kills, and I had to watch this whole game, so I know everything that happens, unfortunately. We're going to see the Yamask lead and probably click T-Spikes. EQ does nothing because Diglett sucks. Berry Juice back up to full. We're going to see the burn, and we're probably going to see the second layer of T-Spike go up. Yep. And I don't know why Azurill came in here, or why we're going into fucking Meowth. Like, does he hate his Meowth? Like, why are we sacking Meowth, like, every time? That knockoff did a lot, by the way. Yeah, we're going to Fake Out Aqua Gel knock out Meowth because Wisdom hates his Meowth for some reason. Shellos will come in, though. Why weren't we... I don't know. I guess we didn't want to get knocked. And then we clicked Recover on nothing. Scald will... At least we'll crit the Farfetch'd and then kill the Farfetch'd with the T-Spike. Thunderbolt won't do that much, surprisingly, and we're going to be able to recover. Shadow Ball will bring Shellos down to 30%. But now Shellos kind of has to go for damage here, I think. We recover again? No, we Ice Beam. I think T-Bolt will knock him out, though. So I guess we didn't care too much about Shellos there. Makuhita's going to come in on the Shadow Ball. Knockoff does quite a bit, but we already used the item on Drifloon. So we're gonna see Shadow Ball into Shadow Ball, and Rock Slide will knock out the Drifloon. So at least Drillbur gets a kill. Azurill is going to come in, and it's going to threaten to kill Drillbur with Aqua Jet. So we're going to go into Yamask. This is what Yamask was for. Like, get rid of the fucking huge power. Dewpider is going to come in on the Hex. good play for Wisdom to be T-Spike's Hex on this thing. That's very nice. We're gonna get rid of Water Bubble. Hex again. Dewpider... Oh. It's faster, I forgot. But Dewpider should die at the end of this turn, so Yamask got quite a few kills there. We're gonna see Rufflet come in on the final Gambit. Diglett's gonna die though. Azrael's gonna come in. We're gonna see Drillbur get stacked on the Aqua Jet. And actually, Yamask gets picked up, or he picks up this KO. Wisdom says GG early. I don't know why he's saying GG early. But it's kind of funny because the Inkay outspeeds him and clicks Psycho Cut. And Rufflet will come in, kill. So I don't know if Wisdom thought he was winning this or what. I guess like he didn't expect it to be Scarf Inkay. I guess Scarf Inkay is kind of weird, but yeah, that'll be the end of the game and the end of the week. I am, I guess, waiting for Odie to play a game against Power Fable, but I don't, from what has been said by Power Fable, none of them has said anything in scheduling, but apparently they're playing today. But Power Fable also, apparently his computer is in a different state. I don't fucking know why. I didn't ask. So I guess instead of playing on mobile, he would rather just not play. So I don't know what's happening, but I guess we'll see. But if it does end up happening, then I will put it in next week's video, just like I did with this game. I have a long week this week, so I would rather just record this video now and upload it. Even if it's slop, I mean the last like 10 seasons of me uploading these videos have been slop anyways. So I will just wait to see if that happens. But either way, this video will be out Sunday night. How are the standings looking? I had it on my page because reasons. Obviously I'm in 10th. 2-2 minus 5 is really bad, but I got 6-0'd unwillingly. So we're looking at, we have two. Oh yeah, Odie's, I guess I have Odie's game in as well, but Odie and Power Fable, I've given them double forfeit losses. That's only for now, but like if they play, then I will change it. But because I didn't see scheduling between them, it's only fair if I put in a double forfeit loss. So we do see only the Danley on top. Also with the highest differential, we have 4-0 plus 13, which is very nice. Then we have Log, Fletch, Chick, Annie Bunny. I almost said Score Bunny because of all the S's. We have Sacred Ash, Logan Sturgeon, and Abashta. Also tied up there with Luca. And then there's me at 10, Odie for now at 11. If Odie ends up winning, then he'll be 3-1, and he'll be up here. He'll be like below. I guess he'll be at 6, but in terms of differential, he'll be like below here probably. Well, because currently, actually, I think currently he's 2-1 minus 1. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm at 2-2 minus 5. Losing 6-0 really hurts. Like, it hasn't happened to me in a while, but like, my differential was like 2-1 last week. I was like, oh, that's kind of low for 2-1, but like, it's not too bad. But then losing again and then losing 6-0, I'm like, damn, 2-2 minus 5 makes me look like a fraud. But yeah, we'll see. I think the playoff standings is interesting. Like, usually you see me making playoffs, but I'm struggling this season. Who else is down here? Wisdom has made, like, he's gotten close to playoffs once. Odie, I think, usually makes playoffs, or like, if he's trying, which sometimes he doesn't try, but it's fine. We have some like new people up here. Logan Sturgeon looks like he's doing pretty okay. I guess he does have a forfeit win, but he's still like somewhat up there in the standings, which is nice for him. He's got some leeway, but it's me versus him next week. I feel like that's like game of the week right there, to see who breaks ahead of the 2-2 conundrum. Maybe we'll see him use Fletchling and Gumi. Maybe we'll see me use Electric. I don't know. What are the kill board? What is the kill board looking like? So we're gonna see Porygon, Woobat, Pawniard up here. Pawniard got like 5 KOs this week, so of course it would be up here. Turtwig, kinda up here. I think he only got 1 kill this week, but it stopped whatever from sweeping, so good for him. Growlithe is doing really good. Swirlix is up here, as to be expected. Doduo is performing really well. So is Magby. And I suppose Vullaby is also doing well for a mon that should be banned, to be fair. Houndour is doing pretty good, but I think Houndour as a Terra Captain is doing, like, it's just a good Terra Captain. Even if that team hasn't seen a lot of wins yet. But I do believe, yeah, we saw our first win this week. But, he has an interesting rest of the schedule, too. So we'll see, but I believe that Shopping Cart can make that playoff run. That'll be my prediction, though, is I think he might win up to playoffs. I guess he does have to win 4 of the next 5 games, though, to make it to playoffs. But it's doable. It's doable. Like, the standings aren't that far off yet. And a lot of people have really bad differential. Like, number 7 through 16 are negative in differential. But even of all the differentials, the -3 isn't that bad. So, not too bad. Who's the Danley playing next week? We're going to see Anaheim, Psyduck versus AP. He's facing Odie. And then he's playing Ani Bunny, me, Luca, and Wisdom. Oh wait, no, that's Odie's schedule. I'm fucking stupid. So he's playing Odie, and then he's playing Heister, Power Fable. Who's DD? Who's D? Who the hell's DD? Does he have? Oh, Shopping Cart. And then Ani Bunny. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if my energy's been low, but I am about to have a very long week, and I'm not ready for it. And wish me luck. Bye.